Up next on Bilyonaryo News Channel.
This is The Scorecard, where you score the latest sports news and in-depth views. I'm Anton Roxas. On The Scorecard tonight, the country's first and only woman grandmaster, Janelle May Freina, delivered for Team Philippines in the 45th FIDE Chess Olympiad. LaSalle and Ateneo star in this afternoon's UAAP men's football match. TNT Tropang Giga and Terrafirma Jeep spring a surprise in one of the last Group A eliminations matches. And yes, we've got Michele Gumabao in the house. The country's first and only woman grandmaster, Janelle May Freina, delivered a methodical but hard-earned 2.5 to 1.5 victory over Argentina after 7 rounds of the 45th FIDE Chess Olympiad. Teammate Ruel Canino pulled the rug from under Argentine WGM Claudia Amura, while Jan Jodelyn Fronda split the point with Ana Paula Borda Rodas. The win catapulted Our Ladies' team straight into a big group at number 15. In UAAP men's football, UE's Mark Maghinay produced a first-half stoppage-time goal. Then LaSalle's Gabe Suarez produced an 80th minute goal off a direct free kick for the Green Booters to tie the goal count. Neither LaSalle nor UE could secure a victory in the final 10 minutes, resulting in a draw at 1-1. In the next match between Adamson and Ateneo, returning Dov Carino powered Ateneo to a 3-1 victory over Adamson for the first Blue Eagles win of UAAP Season 87 men's football at the UP Diliman Football Stadium. Stanley Pringle poured 13 of his 18 game points in the fourth quarter to break Terrafirma's 18-game losing streak to TNT. While it doesn't change the fact that Tropang Giga is moving on to the next level, the team closed the eliminations on a loss. And that's the roundup for today, the 19th of September. When we return, the Premier Volleyball League's Invitational MVP, Michele Gumabao, right here on The Scorecard.
Surviving the day starts with knowing the weather. So we're giving you everything you need to know to stay safe, rain or shine.
Tropical Storm Enteng already out in the Philippine area of our responsibility. The death toll due to severe Tropical Storm Enteng and the enhanced southwest monsoon in Antipolo City has risen to 8.
Weather HQ with Paolo Del Rosario, 9 a.m. on BNC, the Bilyonaryo News Channel.
There are eco-friendly installations all over the Hungarian village of Papatazere, like these solar panels on the roof of a kindergarten, or this watermill owned by a local. Papatazere has transformed most of the village into sustainable structures and hopes to boost tourism. Initially, Mayor Bella Valfinger wanted to save money on energy, So he started modernizing insulation and heating systems, as well as installing solar panels. With solar panels generating all necessary electricity, the village reaps the benefits when energy prices rocket.
For more than 2 years, we have been completely off the grid from gas. So when the sudden gas price rises came in the past year and a half, it effectively did not affect us.
Now, the area's sustainability has attracted young families, tourists, and investors. Renewable energy, green buildings, and electric machinery have made this small town appealing. The mayor said there's been a Mayor Valfinger says he plans to develop tourism by leveraging 25 disused watermills as attractions and accommodations.
Here on the scorecard tonight, a strong attacker and a solid blocker is critical for a formidable offense and defense in volleyball. So how can such a key cog be named MVP only now? Here to join us in studio is the 2024 Premier Volleyball League Most Valuable Player, Michele Gumabao. Hi! Michele, welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Wow, what an incredible honor. Michele, you are officially the first PVL player to join us here at the Billionario News Studio. So I want to say, on behalf of everybody here, thank you so much for the time.
Oh, wow. Okay. Hello. Thank you for having me. And of course, Anton, always.
Thank you so much.
Ever since. Ilan years na ba?
Yeah, Michele and I have known each other for a long time, covered her when she was in LaSalle. We've done all kinds of interviews, interviewed you at the end of your championships in the UAAP,
yes.
Interviewed you when you were still with Bukhari, interviewed you nung nag-beauty queen ka, and now as a Grand Slam champion with the Creamline Cool Smashers. 9 championships out of the 10 Creamline championships. Michele, how do you feel that you're part of, right now, the best volleyball team in the entire country?
So proud because lahat talaga ng pinaghihirapan namin, it all pays off in the end. And just so lucky because I'm playing with people that I love. Na every time we step into the court, whether it's during practice or during the game, we're happy to be playing alongside each other, fighting alongside each other, literally and figuratively. Kasi when it comes to practice, kailangan nandun talaga yung healthy competition. And in a team like Creamline, that every day is a competition for us, for playing time for the spot, talagang everything is a challenge for us. And I'm so happy that in Creamline, it's something that is healthy and it's something that pushes us to be better every single time. So I would say it also is one of the secrets then why Creamline is successful is because of the lineup that we've had that has been preserved ever since.
Yeah, it also boils down to the management and the vision also with the players that come together for this team and for the cause of Creamline. Michele, I opened the segment by asking, how does a player of your caliber only win MVP now? And from the outside looking in, ang masasabi ko is, ang daming magaling sa team mo. You just talked about the formation of the squad, but I want to ask you personally, what does the MVP mean to you? I mean, you've won so many awards. You're one of the best opposite hitters in the entire country. You've won Best Blocker, Finals MVP, but MVP now, MVP MG, what does that mean to you?
Number one, I never thought I'd win it this time in my career. I mean, after 30s, I think it's either you cruise, you go up, or chances are, your performance dips. But I'm just so happy that I was able to be as consistent that I could this whole season. And I'm also thankful to God that I didn't have any injuries.
Yeah.
I struggled, I would say, during the reinforced conference. I had a couple of challenges, but talagang very lucky to be able to push through. And win the MVP means so much to me because I was able to step up for my team, be an ate, be a leader to them, and just be able to contribute for them and to be able to contribute to this Grand Slam means a lot to me, and to be able to be part of history, syempre. But this MVP honestly just means that I was able to do well in one conference. It doesn't mean that, you know, you're the best. It doesn't mean you have a set future for yourself. You know, volleyball is all about consistency, and winning once is not enough, you know, and that's why Creamline, I say we can be consistent given the 10 titles that the team has had. So, hanggat di pa ako nakaka-10 MVPs, saka ako na siya siseryosohin.
Michele, you joined Creamline March 2018, correct?
Yes.
And then a few months later, you guys won your very first PVL championship. I hope you don't mind. We took 5 photos from your Instagram account because we want to commemorate this journey of yours and make you react to the good times that you've shared with your teammates and your loved ones. We have this picture right here.
Gosh, throwback pala tayo. Okay.
Wow, look at that crowd, Michele.
Yes. This is in Araneta, and there was a full house. I think this was the first conference at the start of the year because Bea and Den were already there. So, yeah. The first.
I'm getting goosebumps, Michele, just looking at that crowd, because when I first started covering you in the UAAP, volleyball was not as big as it is now.
Yes.
Looking at this, Michele, how proud are you that you are a part of the growth of the sport here in the Philippines?
You know, fun fact, during our first conference, there was a night that we had 2 big volleyball games in Manila.
Yeah.
And one was ours, and one was in the UAAP.
Okay.
And I think combined, we had almost 50,000 spectators watching live.
Wow.
So I think this is one of the games that we were in Araneta. I'm just not sure, but yeah, we were against our sister team. So I'm just so honored. I'm so blessed to be part of this team during this time. And syempre thankful then to all the fans of volleyball. We wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them supporting ever since we were in the UAAP, ever since we were in college. And to all the fans who really watch the games. Because Anton, honestly, hindi mura yung ticket. I mean, you know, it's gotten pricier through the years, pero for some reason, mas dumadami yung mga nanonood. And it goes to shows that hindi kami nawawala ng supporters na dadagdagan pa. So I'm just so happy that a lot of people enjoy the sport that we love, enjoy watching, enjoy supporting. So nakakatuwa talaga. It's a dream of any athlete to be playing in front of a crowd like this.
Do you get nervous playing in front of a crowd like that?
No, not really.
Not really?
Hindi na. I mean, yung kabado ko.
Do you zone out? Like,
I do.
Okay.
I don't hear anything. Sometimes I don't even hear my coach. Sometimes kaming players in the middle of the court, di kami nagkakarinigan. Yun yung challenge kapag malaki yung crowd.
Yeah.
But I get nervous with my performance, not really about the crowd, more on the pressure that I put on myself na, okay, you have to perform, you have to do good, you have to do this today. So dun medyo kinakabahan ako. But in terms of the crowd, I think I enjoy it more.
I want to ask you something. Reverse sweeps. For you, is it a better feeling when you come back from a reverse sweep or when you lose one? Like, what's the difference? Because you've been on both ends of it.
Actually, we have. Well, I'd rather win one than lose one.
Yes. What's the feeling?
But
ano ba yung pinagkaiba?
Okay, so one reverse sweep against our sister team during this year also was hard because that was one of the games that we really wanted to win.
Yeah.
And we really needed to win. And that was a very crucial game coming to the semifinals in our first conference of this year. And grabe yung lungkot after nung game na yun.
Yeah.
Kahit ako, I don't think I was able to sleep that night. We had training the next morning at 6 a.m.
Wow.
And parang wala pa akong tulog, dumiretso na lang ako ng practice. Kasi sobrang sakit nung pagkatalo namin noon, knowing that we were going up against Petrogas and Cherry Tigo after that. So, yeah, wouldn't want to go back to that moment. But I would say that moment really helped us put the pressure on, wake up, and drive us all the way to the finals. And siguro winning a reverse sweep against Cignal in our semifinals, that was one of the games that I think I told myself, grabe, I think I cried during that game, maybe a little bit.
Wow.
And
MG crying.
I know, and I told my teammates, sabi ko, guys, sa lahat-lahat ng finals natin, di na ako naiiyak. Not that it doesn't mean a lot to me, But maybe because the tears are more, I mean, the feeling is more happy now. And that moment, talagang hindi ko na napigilan, naiyak talaga ako. And like looking back at it, I honestly had moments in that game na sabi ko, shucks, kaya ba namin to? Like I was like, Lord, siguro hindi para sa amin to. But I mean, talagang we were able to push through. I mean, thank God talaga for that win. That was a miracle for us, honestly, Anton. That game was something na I would have to say it made me happy that I played volleyball.
Yeah.
Those moments na talagang masasabi mo, ang saya maglaro. It's so good to be an athlete. It's so good to compete. Like those moments, you really feel alive, and it brings you back to college na talagang you know why you're here and you know why you love to play.
The reason why I was a little bit surprised, like MG crying, because you're one of the fiercest competitors that I've ever known. And for you, obviously, there might be some players that motivate you. Do you have any top 5 rivals or teammates that come to mind throughout your volleyball journey?
Sige, from the beginning, let's start.
Yeah.
Medyo matagal-tagal na yun. Siguro, one of the players that I really wanted to go up against in college was, of course, Eliza. The pressure blocking her is something really difficult, especially Eliza back in college. Iba talaga yung leadership din talaga niya noon because siya rin talaga yung go-to ng team niya. And it was so hard going up against her because ang daming daan ng bola niya and ang taas-taas yung tumalon. But yeah, the pressure back then, and Coach Ramil would always like shout at me kapag nakakapuntos or kapag hindi ko na nga nagagawa yung trabaho ko. So I would consider her one of the biggest rivals I had in college. Siguro moving on, also back in college, I would say si Phil. Phil, you know, kahit looking back, sobrang hirap talaga niyang ma-block din, even when she became my teammate in Creamline. Sobrang dulas ng bola niya, ang dami talagang daan. So many other, I think so many other players also back in college that I loved going up against, but iba kasi talaga pag Ateneo Lasal. So I would have to say the both of them. And after, one player in pro that I really am challenged siguro to block is Ces Molina from Cignal.
Okay.
She is a very versatile player and veteran na rin talaga. So ang dami din talaga niyang kayang gawin with any set that she receives. In pro, I would have to say my 2 teammates. Pons, nas number 1.
Yep.
Actually, lahat sa Creamline mahirap block. Lalo si Rose Vargas. Joke lang.
Shout out Rose Vargas.
Sobrang lakas ng bola. Anton, you should come to practice and experience it. But yeah.
We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll set that up because I want to see how you guys train also.
Yeah, but the 2 players siguro from my team na masasabi ko, just to complete the 5, would be Pons and Gemma. They're 2 players that really know how to think of scoring, how to score a point. It's not really just power with them. Sobrang daming kailangan mong bantayan. And siguro to finish everything, all the imports na kailangan kong i-block. Because as a opposite spiker, whenever it's reinforced conference, ikaw yung magbablock sa lahat ng reinforcements ng lahat ng team. So, it's a big challenge, and I think all the imports are all equally skilled, and they really want to compete when they come here. So I have to never forget to include them.
MG, look at my phone. It's Creamline color. So I have a little something for you. I'd like to call this quick set. It's basically another name for word association. I hope you're ready for this. This is something that I always do, kind of a tradition. Every time I get an exclusive one-on-one with a player. Are you ready?
Hindi kami nag-practice ha.
Wala
Kahit
talaga.
magkaibigan hindi niya ako kinoach dito. Okay, let's go.
Okay. Creamline.
Happy.
MOA Arena.
Championships.
Your first one was there. Gia de Guzman.
Leader.
Alan Acero. The reaction.
Agamulak.
Agamulak ng Creamline. Okay. Ella De Jesus.
Oh, my snap friend.
Sherwin Meneses.
Idol.
Idol, coach.
Idol. Boss. Pwede din, boss.
Erica Staunton.
Legend.
And ngayon lang siya naglaro dito sa Pilipinas, di ba? Eliza Valdez.
Dami! Wait, hindi ko kaya.
It's crazy though how most of the people I'm mentioning here are Atenean.
I know.
Teammate mo na ngayon.
I had an easy time with everybody but Eliza. Eliza, sige. Captain.
Ito yung huli, yung pinakamahirap. Coach Aldo Panlilio.
Forever.
Forever!
Sana. Kailangan.
There's something that we want to show you actually.
What?
Because last August, you did make a post on Instagram, August 8th, right? 8 years together,
Yes.
8 to infinity.
Yes.
Man, I want to say congratulations, Michelle.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
congratulations.
you so much.
And all the best. You've achieved so much in your career, and all the best to you and Coach Aldo.
Thank you so much, Anton. Thank you also for giving us a chance to talk about the championships and
Yep.
Creamline. I'm sure everybody is still on the high celebrating.
Final message to all of your fans.
First of all, to our management, to Sir Jonathan, Sir Alan, yung very own agamulak namin, Sir Rolly, and of course, Attorney Lily. Ma'am Liz Ann, thank you so much for all the patience, the support this whole season. To each and every coach of the Creamline Cool Smashers, thank you po sa inyong lahat, sa mga coaches namin dahil sa pahinga, sa rest na binigay nila sa amin after the season. To all of our fans and supporters who never cease to amaze us and show up and cheer and support, maraming salamat. And to all the volleyball fans, I know this is just the beginning for all of us. A lot more interesting, exciting, and games to watch out for. So I hope that you never get tired of watching live and never get tired of all the support. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. To all the Creamline fans, mahal na mahal namin kayo, and thank you so much. We'll see you back at the court very soon.
There you have it. MVP MG Michele Gumabao. Michelle, thank you so much for joining us tonight right here on the Scorecard.
Thank you, Anton. Thank you, guys.
When the Scorecard returns, be sure to keep your eyes on the prize.
Good morning, Attorney Karen.
Good morning, Attorney Karen.
Hi, Karen.
Hi, Miss Karen.
Good morning, Karen.
Such a pleasure to be here. If Sara Duterte runs for president, will you be supporting her?
That will be my problem.
Has anything changed?
Of course it has changed.
Okay, it's something that you would consider. No. How would you rate administration?
I think a 6 or a 7.
Anong masasabi natin dyan? He's not well.
Simulan na natin ang agenda. No-show sa hearing si VP Sara at ang mga taga-Office of the Vice President.
Budget, hawak lang ng 2 tao.
Pangbubudol na naman po yan.
Mananatili muna sa Campo Crame si Pastor Apollo Kibuloy.
Yung kaso po nito ay non-bailable.
At sa East Timor si Pope Francis para isulong ang interreligious harmony. Sa bawat issue may anggulo at ang balita may agenda.
Rise and shine, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Paolo Del Rosario. Get ready because we prepared a lot of great content for you to make the day even better.
And hello, I'm Moni Tuzon, bringing you a wave of positivity and a splash of happiness.
I'm Ann Asis Carrillo. Let's dive into some serious fun, and more fun.
Of course, we hope you found some inspiration.
And good vibes. Every day is
A beautiful day!
On BNC, the Billionario News Channel.
Welcome back to the Scorecard. It's time to keep your eyes on the prize. As we break down the upcoming matchups and deliver insights that will give you the edge to stay ahead of the game. We've got exciting matchups tomorrow. Phoenix Fuel Masters versus NLEX Road Warriors at 5 p.m. Let's start with Phoenix. Coming off a crushing 96-112 defeat against Barangay Ginebra, the Fuel Masters have now dropped their last 5 games, clearly struggling to find any rhythm on both ends of the floor. Their defense gave up big numbers early, and despite solid performances from Jason Perkins and Sean Manganti, they've been unable to turn things around. Phoenix is out of playoff contention, which might affect their morale heading into this game. Now, the NLEX Road Warriors also enter this game with something to prove. Despite a sensational 49-point performance from their new import, Daquan Jones, NLEX lost a tough one in overtime to rain or shine, 114-123. That's now 4 straight losses for the Road Warriors. And while Jones has been absolutely remarkable and Robert Bolick had another big outing with 28 points, they failed to close games. With Phoenix in free fall, their odds of coming out on top here seem slim. NLEX, despite their recent troubles, has the momentum with Daquan Jones playing at a superstar level. NLEX is favored by 8 to 9 points, largely due to their star import's recent form. Keep an eye on the duel between NLEX's Daquan Jones and Phoenix's Jason Perkins. Jones is on a hot streak, and Phoenix will need to contain him early if they hope to stay competitive. On the flip side, Perkins and Manganti will have to step up big to keep pace with NLEX's firepower. Watch how these teams both respond to the pressure, as this one could swing late in the game, especially if Phoenix manages to contain NLEX's offensive push. Next game at 7:30 p.m. Northport Batang Pier versus Magnolia Chicken Templados Hotshots. Northport is in a tough spot coming off back-to-back losses. Their latest game saw them fall 104-114 to Meralco, despite a brilliant 28-point performance from Arvin Tolentino. Without their import Venky Joyce, who suffered an early game injury, Batang Pier has struggled to maintain consistent pressure on both ends of the court. Joyce's absence has left a gaping hole in their front court. And while players like Joshua Munzon, who scored 17 points, and Dami Contapay, who added 12 points, have stepped up, Northport's 3-5 record indicates that they're running out of time to fix their issues before the playoffs. Magnolia, on the other hand, is coming off a heartbreaking 82-84 loss to the surging TNT Tropang Giga. Despite a dominant performance from their import Shabazz Muhammad with 30 points and 17 rebounds, Magnolia couldn't overcome TNT's late-game defense. The Hotshots had a hard time from three-point range, which limited their offensive options in crucial moments. Still, their ability to battle through tough defensive matchups suggests that they are a resilient team. The Hotshots are looking to bounce back and secure their playoff spot. Magnolia is favored by 6 to 7 points, indicating their solid form despite the recent loss. And while Northport has shown a good fight in their recent games, their chances hinge heavily on containing Muhammad's inside presence and finding offensive consistency from beyond the arc. Keep your eyes on this exciting game as Northport tries to pull off an upset. We have an update on the PBA Governors Cup. The Elasto Painters finally won over the Beermen on the team's 13th try. Rain or Shine now tops Group B with 7 wins and 2 losses. San Miguel dropped to a tie for second with Barangay Ginebra. Both have already qualified for the crossover quarterfinals. While in UAAP football, Golden Booter Kyler Escobar scored in the 28th minute, as UST ended a 12-match winless spell with its first win over UP since 2016, 1-0. Now, before we go, think on this. From an American former volleyball pro, Gabriel Reese, the key is that I control my life. My life doesn't control me. And with that, thank you for joining us tonight. We'll see you again here tomorrow on The Scorecard, where sports is our business and business is our sport, right here on the Billionario News Channel. I'm Anton Roxas. Have a blessed evening. Good night.
Up next on Billionario News Channel.
regarding Baofu, I invoked my right against self-incrimination po. Ma'am, for the businesses po, I invoke my right against self-incrimination po. Sige po, ngayon mag-i-invoke na po ako.
Humarap sa unang pagkakataon sa Quadcom hearing si dating Bamban Mayor Alice Guo. Pero kahit anong panggigisa ng mga kongresista sa kanya sa mga isyong kinasasangkutan niya umano, lalo na sa koneksyon sa illegal na pogo operations, wala pa ring napiga ang komite.